just clumsy. And I really appreciate this. Dexy, I really appreciate this this function. Hang on a sec. Oi, what you up to now, mister? People are allowed to walk past the house, you know. Okay? Are we done? Right.
During the meanwhilest... No.
Well, hello, it's Dexter and me, back with yet another video guaranteed to cure insomnia. Anyway, first it was camera bags, then we moved on to rucksacks, and now, amidst the sound of fingernails scraping across the bottom of an already very scraped barrel, it's the review that literally nobody has asked for, my Gerber Multitool. Anyway, if you haven't switched off just yet, then for every minute you carry on watching this video, you get 1,000 during the meanwhilest loyalty points. And what do points make? Well, nothing in this case, but hey ho, there you go. You get them anyway. Anyway, the tool, and I mean the Gerber, not me. Lisa bought me this for Christmas last year after I spotted it in my local branch of Go Outdoors and tried to buy it myself. But the assistant there refused, clearly of the correct opinion that I was not suitable to own sharp things. No matter, up stepped my glamorous assistant and bought it for me. And I have to say, I absolutely love it, and my assistant as well, bless her. Now, I've always had a Swiss Army knife. There's one lying around here somewhere. And the one I've got at the moment is another present from my dear wife. But I fancied this because it had a pair of pliers built into it. And who doesn't want a pair of pliers built into, well, anything really? I mean, they are the equivalent, or the hardware equivalent, of WD-40 and gaffer tape, after all. I mean, you know the old saying, don't you? If it's supposed to move but it doesn't, then WD-40. If it moves, but it isn't supposed to, then gaffer tape is your friend. Now, some say the only tools you ever need in life are a pair of pliers and a hammer. That served by my dad for years, but in all seriousness, I'm not in this camp, as you can probably imagine, and have a really comprehensive set of tools. And this multi-tool is a seriously well-engineered piece of equipment. It's reassuringly heavy and just has a general air of quality about it. Really, it's on a par with my Swiss Army knife, which is also beautifully made and has lasted me now well over 25 years. Now, I've owned and used cheap multi-tools in the past, and the old maxim of, buy cheap, buy twice, it holds true. They're okay for light tasks, but anything over and above, anything simple, they're no good, and they're just going to break. But let's look at all the tools individually in this Gerber, and there are a lot to look at, trust me. So I have to rattle off a list, I'm afraid. First off, the tool is held in a really nice case with a couple of belt hooks to keep it all, safe and clean when you're out and about. Then you've obviously got the fold out pliers, which have a lovely spring return action. Then there are, and this is quite a long list, two large knives, one with a serrated blade, one with like a plain blade, and they are very, very, very sharp. One, again, very sharp smaller knife, a saw, a flathead and Phillips head screwdrivers, really clever actually folding scissors, a nail file, ruler and flathead screwdriver combined, and a bottle can opener precision screwdriver combined. Now, what I particularly like is the safety lockout, meaning the tools only fold back in when you've pressed a clutch type mechanism. Now, I've cut myself too many times with my Swiss Army knife, but then again, perhaps I'm just clumsy. And I really appreciate this, Dexy. I really appreciate this this function. Now, I don't know how much this tool cost. It was a gift after all, and neither can I compare it to a Leatherman multi-tool, as I've never owned or used one of those. But whatever the cost, I'm sure it was worth it for a supremely well-engineered pocket comprehensive toolkit, and I'd recommend one to anyone who enjoys the outdoor adventure life. Look at me, like I'm gonna have adventures now. Anyway, the the upshot is the Gerber. I'm not even sure what model number this is. I think it's got a model number on it. Probably did on the box, but I haven't got the box anymore. But this Gerber Multitool is fantastic, and I love it, and I would heartily recommend it to anyone. Right, that is it for this week's video. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing in the next couple of weeks, because this barrel has been scraped clean, and I'm not in the fit enough state to get out and take pictures at the moment. So probably next week will be a in-depth review of the contents of my bathroom cabinet, and then the week after that I'll review my cooker hood. There you go. I haven't got that bad just yet. I'm sure I will come up with something. I've got a lot of good ideas for videos. It's just at the moment I have absolutely no energy to go out and film something, sadly. Right, that is it for this week's video. Stay safe, stay well, look after yourselves, your loved ones, your little pets, and look after your tools as well. I mean, the toolkit I've got in the garage, I've built up over well, since the age of 15, 16, so over 40 years now. And if you look after stuff, buy good quality stuff to begin with, and then look after it, it will last you a lifetime. Like when I use my tools, I make sure they're sharp. I oil them, before they go back into storage, things like that. So they literally have lasted me a lifetime. So yeah, look after those as well, and just be nice. All right, be nice to yourselves, be nice to everybody around you, and be nice to the world. And hopefully one day the world will be a much nicer and better place for it. All right then, we will see you hopefully on Saturday if I can muster up the energy to film something. Then we will see you on Saturday. All right then, all the best. Bye bye.